Hello guys, it is me, Butterfly Spirit, aka Michelle. So today guys, I'm a little bit dressed down today. But today I've been seeing so many synchronicities today, so many numerical synchronicities, and I had one coincidence which turned out to trigger a synchronicity after it. So that was pretty cool too. Alright guys, so just to tell you a little bit about the synchronicities that I saw today. The first synchronicity today I saw was 11:11. And I saw this synchronicity after I had been, given a message or a sign from my guide to make a numerology video because I have been studying numerology and reading books on it, and eventually I want to be able to do numerology readings for people to help them with figuring out different things about their life, like their purpose and what they can do to have a happier life, to know the significance of the numbers that are popping up in their lives and stuff or whatever, and to know how how their lives have been formed and shaped by the numbers and letters that have basically illustrated who they are and how their life is going to be and different stuff like that. So numerology has tons of things that are associated with it. So synchronicities actually goes into numerology, but you would have to dig deep into numerology in order for you to find out what different numbers mean. Okay? All right, so I got the 11:11 when I got the thought to make a numerology video. Now the thing is that I didn't decide to do the video today because I didn't have time. So I did not follow my guide on doing the video, but that's okay. And I think also my spirit guide was helping me today because I was sending off an email today, and I basically filled in, the subject line of like the email, who was going to, and put the message in. And I said that I was going to be attaching the document in the body of the email to the person. But the craziest thing is that I clicked the send button, and what happened was a message popped up on my computer, and it said, "You said in your email that you attached a document. There's no document attached to it." And let me tell you something. I've been sending emails, for a long time, like anybody else. And I've never got a message on the computer that looked like a computer message that told me that I forgot to attach a document to my email and stuff. There's been times in the past where I've written emails, told people I was going to attach documents and stuff, and I forgot to even attach the documents, and I went on and sent them, and then a few minutes later when I go over the email that I sent, I realize I didn't send it, and then I have to send the document in a separate email. But I know that my guide had put the message on my computer and told me that I didn't attach that document and stuff like that or whatever. I'm very grateful to my spirit guide for him, guiding me and stuff like that. And, as your spirit guides can talk to you through electronics and stuff like that. They can do that. Because, let me tell you, like I said, that has never happened where the computer has said that I forgot something. It has never done that before. But my guide happened to be around, so I guess he's supposed to help me, but today he was especially helpful in letting me know about the fact that I almost forgot to attach the document to my email. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so today got my 11:11, so that was pretty crazy. 11:11 has a deeper meaning for me too, because it happens to go along with my personal numerology and stuff like that. which is something that I found in doing like the numerology calculations for myself and stuff like that or whatever. So it's pretty crazy. 1111 actually has a deeper meaning to me and stuff. So it's pretty crazy. And I was able to discover it through numerology. Okay. So, I know when I see 1111, the universe is really trying to get my attention and really trying to make a statement to me about something. And the fact that I didn't do the numerology video, although I wanted to do it, I think the fact is just that, you know, my guide was trying to just send me the message to do a video because I had saw that somebody had posted a picture of somebody having did a video on the angel number 0. In fact, it was the person who did the video was Ryan Cropper, and it was the video he did about I think it was like 2 zeros, 3 zeros, and then more zeros or whatever. So he was talking about, I guess, the significance of zeros in our reality and stuff like that or whatever. I got a chance to watch this video for a little bit, but then I didn't make it through the whole thing or whatever. I was just trying to get a gist of like what he was saying and stuff like that or whatever. Because I've learned about the number 0 in my numerology and stuff like that. I'm not quite done with my books yet. I'm making it through. My book is like, I think like 250, 260 pages, and I'm getting close to being done or whatever. So I'm making progress. And I got another book that's like 200 pages that I'm getting close to or whatever. It might be more, a little more than 200. But I'm reading like 2 books about numerology. One is about, you know, the science of numerology, and then the other one is about just a basic numerology book that talks about like the different numerology numbers and how to make the calculations and stuff like that. Okay. But yeah, sometime in the future, I am going to go ahead and make a video on numerology, since I've been learning so much stuff about numerology. Like I can make tons of videos about numerology based off the stuff that I've learned and stuff, and I will start doing that and posting them to my YouTube channel, and posting the trailers of the numerology videos to my Facebook and stuff, because I have a Facebook page and a YouTube page. Okay. And both my Facebook page and my YouTube page, they're both called Butterfly Spirit and stuff or whatever. So, yeah. And if you guys want to know in particular about, you know, what my YouTube channel is, if you're interested in subscribing or watching my videos, then I will give you that information if if you want it or whatever. And I can also give you the link to my Facebook page so you guys can check out what's on my Facebook page and stuff, and know when I've like posted a new YouTube video and stuff like that, and maybe some other type of topics that I'm going to be talking about and stuff, you know. Alright, so let's keep going. So what happened is that sorry, I got distracted for a minute. So, the second synchronicity that I saw today was 777. Now, a lot of people, everybody associates 777 with being a very good luck sign. You see 777 tentatively when it comes to money, right? When it comes to winning money. A lot of people see 777 on those casino commercials and stuff like that. When people hit the jackpot, right? They get a whole bunch of money. Well, I got the synchronicity today, 777, and I'll tell you a little bit about that, you know, and why it came to be pretty significant and pretty awesome too at the same time and stuff. So, basically, me and my fiance were out riding around, and I got the idea that we should go ahead and pay one of our bills. And I thought it was important to do this because we were already out and about, and it made more sense than us going and paying, you know, the bill tomorrow, because tomorrow will be Saturday, and we're not going to want to get up and, you know, go pay a bill on Saturday and stuff. I mean, most people want to stay in and chill out on Saturday. And besides, I don't know if it's going to be cold on Saturday, so, you know, I just kind of wanted to get over it. So I told him, I said to my fiance, I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and pay this bill. So in order for us to go ahead and pay the bill, we needed to basically go to the post office and purchase a money order and stuff. So I told him that we should do it. And then we went to the post office, and my fiance purchased the money order. And then what happened is that right after he purchased the money order for the bill, then what happened is that on the receipt that he got, on there, he had gave me the receipt and like the money order, because I fill out the money orders and stuff. So right when he gave me the receipt, the numbers that my eyes were immediately attracted to was 3 digits, and those 3 digits was 777. Okay, that's pretty crazy. That was a synchronicity. The universe basically telling me that I made the right move to, take the steps to go and get this bill paid for and stuff. And it was reflected at the top of our post office receipt. So that was pretty crazy, okay? So what happened also at the post office is that normally when my fiance gets the money order, he usually gets this clear envelope. And what happened is when he was purchasing the money order, prior to me seeing the 777, what happened is that he asked the clerk for a clear envelope so we could put the money order in and stuff. So when we took it out to the post office, the money order would not drop or wouldn't blow away in case there was a breeze or something. So what happened is that the lady that was behind the desk, the clerk, she did not have any clear envelopes. And so she said, "Oh, I'm fresh out of those." And my fiance said, "Okay." And then he walked over to the table where I was, and I proceeded to fill out the money order. And he gave me the receipt. I saw the 777, and I was like, "Hey, look, here's a synchronicity. Here's 777." He was like, "Wow, you're right." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's pretty cool, you know." Little did I know that particular synchronicity would actually have more significance after we left the post office. But I'll tell you guys about that. So, after I filled the money order, then I had a thought in my head, and I thought maybe we might still be able to get a clear envelope. And, I looked over and I saw that the clerk that had checked my fiance out and stuff with the money order was no longer there, but a new clerk had opened their window at the post office. And so I thought, why doesn't he ask this new clerk if she has any clear envelopes so we can put the money order in and stuff? And so what happened is I told my fiance, I said to him, I said my fiance, I said, "Hey, why don't you ask this new clerk up here for a clear envelope and stuff so we can put the money order in like we always, do when it comes to carrying the money order and stuff." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So right when he decides to go up there, this lady who came out of nowhere that we did not even see, she basically was going so fast, close up to the window, she almost bumped into him or whatever, but she missed him. And then she went right up to the post office window where the clerk was and stuff like that. And my fiance said, "Oh, well, maybe she was waiting in line or something, so I'll just let her go because we've already, bought our money order and stuff." And I agreed. And then in my mind, I was thinking, man, should we wait and stuff? Because it seemed like it was taking a long time for the clerk behind the desk to help this lady and stuff. And then I looked down at my phone, and I saw the synchronicity 314. And then I knew when I saw that 314, it meant that I was supposed to stay there and wait until after the lady left for us to get a clear envelope. Okay, and a lot of people are going to say, how could you draw it from that? Well, before that I was thinking, should we stay or should we go? And I got the 314 number which meant just to stay and wait, be patient, and then you'll get what it is that you want, okay? And then after the clerk finished helping the lady or the customer, then the lady left, who almost ran into my fiance and stuff. So she left out the post office, and then the clerk's window was clear, and she was there waiting for the next customer. And then my fiance went up to the window, and he asked the lady if she had any envelopes. This was the clerk who had opened the new post office window. And sure enough, the lady said, "Yes, I have some clear envelopes. Sure, no problem." And she gave him a clear envelope to us, the thing that we wanted to begin with, okay? And so that synchronicity proved itself. And the fact that us waiting and me taking the sign from the universe actually meant that we got what it is that we wanted, okay? So that was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy and stuff. I didn't tell my fiance about that, but I'm going to tell him about it anyway and stuff. Okay? So, and I got the 1616 just when I said that synchronicity, just when I told you guys that on my timer on my phone for like my camera and stuff. Just recording my like video time and stuff, which means I am going to do it. So, the next thing that happened after we left the post office is that we had to go drop off the money order to the people we had to pay it to, okay? So, or rather the business we had to pay it to, okay? So, we got in the car and we were driving. And what happened is that I was driving in the car, and I drove down one street. Then I made a right on another street, went down the ways, and then I made a right on another street or whatever. So then what happened is my phone rang, and it was somebody from a employment agency, and it was the guy from there and stuff, because I have recently applied with an employment agency, and what happened was the guy from the employment agency, he said, "Hey, is this Michelle?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, Michelle, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing good." And then he's like, "Hey, do you remember the lady you talked to before, like a couple of days ago?" And I said, "Yeah." I'm like, and he's like, "Did she tell you about that position that we had open?" I said, "Yeah, she did." And then he said, "Oh, okay. Well, we have that position coming up sometime, not next week, but the following week." And I said, "Oh, cool." I'm like, "Okay, so that's pretty awesome." But he said in the meantime, he said, "Well, we have an opportunity, employment opportunity is coming available, next week. On Monday and Tuesday, we have a employment client who needs someone to work in their office, for 2 days and stuff, Monday and Tuesday before the holiday, and they need some help in the office and stuff, and we needed someone who was available, and you showed yourself, to be available, and everything and stuff based off of, our records and stuff. So, we have an employment opportunity for you. Are you, how's that sound? And he told me how much it paid and stuff, that I'd be there only Monday and Tuesday, and stuff. And I was like, wow. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Hey, well, let me know when you get a pen so I can tell you, where you're going to be going and stuff next week for that job." And I said, wow. Now, I told you guys I got the 777, right, when I was at the post office. Well, what I didn't know at the time when I got the 777 was not only was it was an indication of the fact that I was doing the right thing with reference to going and, taking actions to pay the bill. But also, the 777 was meant the fact that money was going to be coming my way. Because on the drive from the post office, I was thinking about a little bit about, being short on money. And then all of a sudden, the universe made the money come up. And I was like, wow, and I was really surprised. So that 777 was very significant for me. And, I mean, it was like a jackpot for real for me, because I was like, wow, we're making some money. I ain't got no money and I don't get to make it, and stuff. Wow, this is crazy. Plus, the week after, I'm going to be having like another job that I'm going to be starting that's going to be like regular. This is pretty awesome. So, money, right? So, yeah, guys, I got that 777, and, little did I know, it was like 2 times the synchronicity. It was pretty great, you know? So, yeah, that was the significance of that one and stuff, you know? And also the crazy, also not even just, it's just the craziest thing that happened to me, So and I got confirmation of it because my fiance is able to communicate with God or source, and he was told that he was able to help me out, through you know, these actions that seem to be crazy, So yeah, it was pretty awesome. So, my fiance does have some, he does have some psychic gifts, mediumship abilities and stuff where he's able to communicate with God or source and stuff, which is pretty awesome. I wish I had that spiritual gift, but it would take me some time to develop, but it was pretty awesome, So yeah, it was something pretty unexpected. It was not something I had asked for. It is something that just happened, So yeah, it's pretty cool. So, the next thing, is that me and my fiance, we're still riding around. Just as like maybe an hour or so had passed and stuff like that. And then we decided to go to this crystal slash new age store. And what happened is that I bought some crystal. I bought a crystal, and I bought some selenite, and my fiance also got some herbs that he wanted, and stuff, because he's trying to use it for astral projection and stuff like that. He's really big on wanting to astral project and stuff. That's really, really his thing and stuff. So yeah, so he got his herbs and stuff. Me, I had went into the store to get some selenite because somebody was talking about selenite on Facebook, and so I thought I should get me some selenite and stuff. It was kind of a snap decision that I was making, before I decided to go home, but I'm glad that I did. Now, the great thing to me, is that I was in the store picking a selenite, and for me, when I go and pick my crystals, what I try to do is I try to feel the vibration of my crystals and stuff, and I can feel the vibrations within them. And so I was hunting around for which selenite to get. So they had a selenite in form of an egg, a selenite in form of a heart shape, a selenite wand. They had a selenite, selenite sticks and stuff like that. Some that's like this skinny, some that's about this big, and some that was like real big, real thick, and stuff like that. And then my fiance also pointed to me and showed me that they had some selenite spears, because he has a selenite spear. And so I was trying to figure out which selenite was right for me, and I was saying to my fiance, I wonder which selenite is right for me. I wonder which one my higher self would prefer that I get and stuff, so she can communicate with me through it and stuff like that. Because I haven't been able to connect with and talk to my higher self like I wanted to be and stuff. Okay, so I decided to get some selenite because selenite is supposed to help with that communication between you and your higher self, source, and your guides and stuff like that. So I wanted to open that line of communication and stuff because I decided I was ready for selenite and stuff. So my fiance also showed me the selenite that was in the form of a tower. I don't have it with me right now because I have not cleaned my selenite. But I will be able to show you guys my selenite in a future video. It is a selenite tower, and it is about, let's say about this big, and it's in the form of a tower. And Oh yeah, yeah, it's about that big. It's about big enough so I can put my hold it inside my fist and it fit comfortably and stuff. So basically, like I said, when I was looking through the selenite, I was looking for one that had a vibration, because to me, the one that has the vibration is the one that I'm supposed to get. So I after my fiance had left the area where I was and stuff like that, and he was having a conversation with someone that was working at the shop, then I, you know, managed to, pick up a selenite tower. I picked up two of them, and one of the selenite towers started pulsing or vibrating in my hands, and then or whatever. And so what I did was that I decided, oh, if this one vibrates, what about this one? Let's see if this one vibrates. So the other one did not vibrate. So I was like, okay. So I had to switch hands, and um, you know, the crystal was like, come on, to me, like, come on, I vibrated, So I decided to get the selenite tower that vibrated, okay? Um, and I ended up purchasing that one for myself. And then I also got some sandalwood incense. I love that. It is something that's really great for me when I meditate, and it helps me to calm my nerves and stuff. Sandalwood's really, really good and stuff. I got a specific brand of sandalwood that I get, but it's not coming to mind right now what I get. But I can always show you guys, like, the types of stuff that I get and stuff when it comes to me meditating, or doing whatever it is spiritual and stuff. I'm comfortable with sharing that with you guys. All right, so we get up to the checkout. My fiance tells people up at the front that he wants some herbs and stuff, especially one that just came in, or whatever. And so they grab those herbs from behind the shelf or whatever and stuff. And then I, give them my sandalwood and also my selenite. And I got my free stone that I get from the store, at the crystal store or whatever. Every time you make a purchase, you get a free stone. So I picked up a free stone or whatever. And the stone I picked up happened to be for, it was a jasper. It was like a black and red jasper. And I don't remember the name. It is jasper that was black and red. And this particular jasper, it is for mental clarity and stuff like that. So it proved to be pretty good for me, because I tend to be strongly mental and all about the things about the mind and my decisions, judgments, and everything. All right. So what happened was is that we were checked out, but we were still standing at the desk. And I picked up this calendar of events and stuff. And they had all that stuff in the bag, and I put it in the bag. And then I was mentioning to the two clerks, and my fiance was there too, and stuff. I was mentioning to them, I was saying, yeah, we're going to have to come back in. Like, me and my fiance, we're going to have to come back in for, our appointments and stuff, or whatever. And it was really crazy, because the person who we are going to have to do the appointments with, for me, I'm going to have to get a past life done, where the psychic is basically going to tell me who I was in my past life and stuff. And my fiance is going to get energy healing done, because he recently got a foot injury because of work, and so he needs to be healed and stuff. And so I was talking about the fact that me and him were going to have to come in for our appointments and stuff like that in the coming weeks and stuff. And the craziest thing is that the lady who's going to do the energy healing for us, and that's going to do my energy healing for him and the past life for me, happened to come right through the door out of nowhere. And there she was standing there. And I turned around and looked at her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's who's supposed to do, our appointments. Are you kidding? And I was like, man, this is the biggest synchronicity ever. Because the universe was confirming to me, by her coming through the door and us seeing her, that this was what we're supposed to do. I'm supposed to get my past life reading, and my fiance is supposed to get his energy healing. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and get energy healing done by her, because I got one done in the past and it has been helpful. So yeah, it just totally shocked me that the lady's supposed to, you know, help us out, spiritually, was standing right there and stuff. Now she was with some other clients and stuff, but it was a pretty significant shock. you know. So after seeing her and stuff, she wasn't able to talk to us, but she went and the psychic slash healer, she went to help the customers who had appointments with her or whatever and stuff. So me and my fiance were walking out the door. And what happened is I said, man, you know, is getting my past life session done really that significant? And what happened is that as we walked out the door, my fiance tripped, and then he saw a crystal that was on the ground. It was like a quartz crystal. It was like a snow quartz crystal. It was really small on the ground that he almost tripped over, but he picked up and stuff. He picked it up, and I was like, wow, this stone just popped up, right after I said this. Okay, so I guess this stone is a synchronicity that, yes, I'm supposed to be getting this, getting my past life done. And then we got in the car, and I was like, man, this is all so crazy, with the past life thing, and your energy healing, and the psychic slash healer being there and everything and stuff like that. And my fiance communicated with Source, and Source told him that what was I supposed to expect. It's like, you're supposed to get your past life done. This is Source talking to my fiance, and my fiance is telling me what Source is saying, directed towards me. And then I was like, are you kidding? And yeah. And it was confirmed that, I was supposed to get my past life done. He's supposed to get his energy healing done, because right after my fiance had, finished this conversation with Source, and I was like going crazy, like, oh my gosh, all this crazy stuff happening. Oh my gosh, all this stuff is happening. I saw the synchronicity 444. 3 4s. So I got my synchronicity that topped everything off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, all of this is just, everything is coming together. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm getting so many synchronicities. The universe is leading me in these directions. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. And stuff. And so, guys, yes, I'm going to be getting my past life session done, where the psychic is going to tell me who I was in my past lives and stuff. And per what Source has said to my fiance, my past lives are very important to my spiritual development, and me being open to, moving forward in my spiritual path, because there's things that are limiting me right now, my experience and stuff, based off my ideas and what I think, and that my past life, session is going to open me up and basically make me into a new person, because once I find out who I was in my past lives, then I am going to be moving full speed ahead in my spiritual path with no barriers and stuff. So I'll be like renewed, like a, butterfly and stuff, like what my name is on Facebook and YouTube, which is Butterfly Spirit, which is pretty crazy. So I will be transformed and renewed. So it's pretty awesome, guys. So, guys, I had a lot of stuff come up. A lot of stuff happened today. Synchronicities, they happen in my life, but never in this volume and form and stuff. And yeah, I just thought I would like to share this with you guys, with all the synchronicities I saw today, the 1111, the 777, the 314, the fact that, someone I was talking about happened to be there and stuff, the stone appearing out of nowhere, and, seeing the 444, and the 777 just being like a synchronicity that not only said that I was doing the right thing towards getting bills paid, but also the fact that, that the universe was granting me, the opportunity to make the money that I needed, because I didn't have any money in my pocket, and I was kind of worried about that. So, wow, guys, it's crazy. And I'm not even going to lie. Right when I looked at the time on my phone, I saw 3434. So, Yeah, this is crazy, guys. I basically, see synchronicities, and I live my life by the synchronicities because you know, since I've started meditating, I've been coming in touch with what the universe is saying and how it's guiding me, and it's working out really great for me and stuff. And what I want to say to you guys is that synchronicities mean different things to different people. There are common synchronicities that do have significances that mean things to different people. But, when you see a synchronicity, sometimes it's just going to pertain to you, and sometimes it's going to be something that is pretty popular that other people get the same message from, like the synchronicity 333. For me, 333 means to be careful, and I found in multiple situations that that's what it means. And so, I'll see the 333 when it comes up, when I have to be careful with reference to the fact if I'm working on something that's important and I'm going to make a mistake or whatever, or if I'm told when I'm out walking or doing something to pay attention to something or to stay away from something or whatever, because the universe wants me to be careful and to be safe and happy. All right, guys. So, I just told you guys about all my experiences today, which were freaking crazy. All right, guys. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was pretty long, but I just wanted to share it with you guys to let you know how crazy it is for universities to have a impact on you and for you to follow through with those, follow through with the universe and the synchronicities. All right, guys. So, thank you guys for watching this video. And I haven't really named the title for it. By the time I post this to Facebook and YouTube, I will have a name for it. But thank you guys for watching this video. It has been almost like close to 37 minutes and stuff. But I'm glad you guys stayed with me and listened to what I had to say and stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Butterfly Spirit, aka Michelle. And look out for my next video. Alright? See you later, guys. And if you want to, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to know about new videos that I post, and the the new concepts I've learned about or come across. And also like my Facebook page so you guys can know some of the things I'm talking about on Facebook, and know some of the new upcoming videos that I am posting trailers to on my Facebook page. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.